Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champion, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Nebraska's offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Snags it over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Yeah, we'll have to wait, bro.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work for the first time. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year. Who's going to win the Big Ten West? That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, Dave, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference in the middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Back to pass on second down.
He's
got the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Two freshmen on the squad.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Come on, man, get in zone.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd
right
and
there.
goal.
Get it out right there. I like it. He's open.
From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. It's incomplete. The defense comes up with a stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Give to the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Turn it up, turn it up.
They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Huskers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Not going to block the obvious guy.
About the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making.
Y'all going to block?
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because
what y'all doing?
Can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Firing to the right, complete.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, but just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his line and take care of your running back.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards.
Hey, block!
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone.
Who y'all want? Y'all want square? Y'all want circle?
But now facing a 3rd and long.
I'm thinking circle.
On the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Okay.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Here we go, freshman.
And to the end zone he goes.
Rude Truman.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
Right here, this young man.
They'll give it to the back.
Come on. Rub off.
That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The RPO fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One person in the middle.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain of no 1st down.
Back to throw.
Come on, somebody throw it.
He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Oh, he got mossed.
Takes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that.
Virginia Tech defense pretty solid.
Man, hey, I don't want to hear shit about Virginia Tech, bro. Keep it honest. Keep it a bean. I don't care about nothing going on in Virginia Tech.
The gift to the back. He's
That
going to lose
defense
a
weak.
yard on
Put
that.
Notre Dame on the schedule.
It is just better than your guys. And no matter what
Guys
play
are
you
better
call,
than
man,
guys.
how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to
They're not even getting no points here. This is about to be a pick.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
Come on, bro.
Caught near the sticks. It's Cutler. Give him
3 seconds, dude.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride.
The injury hurt.
Run after the catch and get the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rides the back on the option, the give. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
We want another play.
Wants to fire on second down. He wants to go deep. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
Oh, give that man a fade. Boy, he's guarding. That's McIver, bro.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it down the right side. He's loose. Touchdown, Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Makes the grab on the right. Here he goes.
Bruh.
10. Touchdown, Husker.
I'm going to start learning computers.
And it was lights out after that.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
On the move from inside his 5.
See y'all later, man.
Got a little room.
Ain't playing on my defense.
He's going to get loose.
Awesome.
They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll bring it out. It's Cutler. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game.
What the hell?
Some space. They get this sophomore on the ground,
I'm about to call a timeout and shoot somebody out, bro.
The Cornhuskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first name.
And it's going to be taxing all season for these players. Physically, obviously, you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical. Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Dances away to buy time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack.
But I'm not blocking nobody.
I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Check down?
Reels it in down the right side. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
I ain't never thrown no more, another check down. What's the DM, man?
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
So random fade up on the
now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
I'm going to lock them up close.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Inside.
Ready to go back to work on
inside.
Offense.
Commit the pass.
That drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be
more
productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Turns it loose deep.
Catch the ball.
Pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down.
That's everybody.
Looking for a man. It's Willis.
Should be wide open.
Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Are we ever going to get an interception?
Line gets set. First down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Find some fresh air. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
The fuck is this?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
We've got him looking one, but they're going to throw it. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
What are y'all doing?
By the QB. Touchdown, Nebraska! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it's caught. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Let's go Cornhuskers.
Make that kind of mistake very often.
Go get the ball.
Try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a
defense, y'all gonna wake up or what?
The football, but defend the field position with the return. Back to throw, it's Willis. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle.
Settle down in the 3rd or 4th.
I don't think so, brother.
And it'll be 1st and goal.
And
after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Definitely not the #1 defense.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll get a chance to work on that offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's going to take off.
I get the ball.
To avoid the hit, a nifty pickup there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short.
I'm gonna get up there.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle.
He's halfway back there. Freshman. Nice. Good stuff.
And they exploited
that. It's a freshman squad, so you know we got a little more.
It's
a little slower.
Reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Like it. Let's run it.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Good catch. Freshman. Let's go. Keep it going.
Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
Hike the ball, brother.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Hey, throw the ball.
Takes a hit as he fires. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise.
Yeah, the run game looking weak.
A fun
I
matchup
gotta wake
in
up.
South Bend.
Truman, wake up, or you're gonna be on the bench, brother. Oh, don't worry, he got it. Don't get in the fucking way, freshman.
He found some really good running.
You're gonna hate it on other running backs. You can get the ball, that's crazy. If you don't score this drive, you're gonna be on the bench. Look at that. Chip my boy, he was about to score.
And there was
You can do that.
to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not
Man,
what they had in
keep
mind
the
to
curls
start
over
this
there.
drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Way to get in front of it.
To the left. They
Fire
convert
freshman.
downs. He gets it to the 46-yard line.
This is really a elusive route,
Notre
right?
Dame coming to
Can I
the
get a
line
fade,
with
though?
another 1st down.
Let's just see what you got, bro.
Making
Oh,
side
don't go to the
adjustments
top.
here.
Get a fade right there. Beat on throwing.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the right.
Oh,
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
It's complete on the right side. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Y'all gotta block something. Yeah, block the start.
They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Hey, freshman going off today.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
Look at the replay. What's going on here? Can I pause it?
They'll throw it from the red zone. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards.
Audible.
Off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
What number is that?
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it fly deep downfield. Snags it down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
That one's free, bro. Keep it.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to touchdown, Fighting Irish. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
I don't know what y'all got going, but y'all need to turn up. Freshman right here. Ricci, that's the little brother of the Ricci DN. Let's go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. Quick throw, and he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Throws for the tight end.
Bro, what's up with y'all? Can't guard nobody?
Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Willis.
Step up, catch the ball.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I got to play DM.
Work to do here on 2nd and long.
Stupid, like, where's he going out of bounds?
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
So simple cover 2 man. Back to basics, my guys. Inside leverage. Pretty simple. Good safety, man.
Gonna look downfield again.
Back here, I'm covering shit.
Throws to the tight end.
Goes across his body.
That left side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line.
I don't think it's winning for y'all. This is over for me. People are doing. Look at this.
Fires to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. He is feeling it.
Bro, what are they doing? Tight end.
Play almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down.
Virginia Tech defense pretty solid.
It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Huskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Oh, yeah, we're starting the last half.
Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fell to the ground.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Floating away. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Ooh.
There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Buys a little time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Who's going to try? He's going to go. He's going to give me an end.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That brings them to within 1. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Cutler. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out at the end zone.
It's not too late to step up. You got any sacks?
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Off the play fake on 1st down.
He's in the game.
And down he goes back at the 3.
That's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack, showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonewall? One of the all-time great names in college football history. Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
And his offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I think giving that up, man, you got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety. And that means
turning on the Jets. The 50, the 40, inside the 30, inside the, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He only needs a sliver of daylight, and the returner is stopped.
Hey, y'all got to block.
This drive will start from the 31-yard line. Play action on 1st down. Fires on the move. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake.
Block.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That was the losing
now
game.
a lot of work to do
around.
to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser.
So yeah, 5 touchdowns, 354.
The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Are both of my safeties hurt?
Gives it on the option.
He's got stiff on.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to throw. It's Willis. Makes the grab. It's Cutler. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Hey,
This quarterback right now
up, bro.
he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's...
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the turnover they desperately needed. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up the yardage on the return. What a play there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pass to Stetson, still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it and put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They're going to run it. He's into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period.
All right, let's close it out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
You gotta wake up. We're bringing a blitz to y'all DBs. Y'all better
ready to go back to work on offense.
Hey, line up.
One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking downfield, it's Willis. Pocket breaking down.
The defense, let's fucking go.
Disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The Irish couldn't have asked for better field position. They'll start this drive first and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Irish! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
He'll bring it out. It's Cutler. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
We live by man, we die by the man.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the
what
football
are y'all doing?
They turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Take some of these stars from under y'all, man,
right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Cutler. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, press on press.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do.
Run those crosses
across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes.
Get those first downs. One step away every time. 400 passing.
39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Trying play action. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Volunteers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Dropping back, it's Willis.
We're going to find somebody.
Wide open downfield. Tight windows, no.
Oh, you're supposed to be good, bro. You're not the best player. I'm about to put you at the second. You're not ready yet.
And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Quick release on the RPO. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. Spins away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had to stand by and watch that scoring. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Bringing it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Looking to throw, it's Willis. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Huskers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here come the Irish back on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take another shot here. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. It's caught downfield. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.